thinking they're going to have a fifth quarter. Well, look like Mokena's got enough kids.
What's a fifth quarter?
They do a pregame scrimmage, 20 minutes. The bench kids that don't see a lot of time in the real game.
Oh, that's cool.
We got 50 kids.
Wow.
So to get them all 5 plays would be next to impossible.
Right.
So that's why we like this league. It gives us that fifth quarter where you can play the kids that aren't. It's kind of a developmental, but the ones that aren't quite ready yet.
So do they play them before the game?
Yeah, they play it before the game.
Tackle made by number 9, Hoya.
This is Jimmy's first game then with these guys?
First hit for mokena.
See how much he played. They told me he was going to play. They told him he was going to play, so. Because he's like, if they don't play me, why am I wasting my time? You want to play football.
Somebody's getting drenched for the day's over with on that thing. So they're not interested in scrimmaging, or? You guys not interested in scrimmaging?
No, he said, I told him about it. He said, all right.
My coach's like, dude, I don't know if I want to scrimmage them. What do we see them in the playoffs? Why do we want to show them anything? I'm like, well, who cares? It's still a football game.
They're kids.
Right. Am I not going to go wrestle this guy because I might see him in state?
Right. You want to wrestle him first. You want to wrestle him.
Number 6 the ball carrier. Taken out of bounds by number.
He's got a double striper out there too, huh? He's got a big old boy double striper out there.
Is that what that means?
Yeah, it means he's over 110 pounds. So he's got to be 8 or 9.
But he can only play the line?
Left tackle, yeah, you only need tackle to tackle. You can't play defense either.
100 pounds, 8 or 9.
110 plus.
Jesus Christ. He's a big boy too.
We got one double striper and like 5 or 6 stripers. So that's 105 to 110. Another sweet team, huh?
Number 14 the ball carrier.
That's why I was skeptical when they said that basically their defense is good if they want to Manhattan 6.
Number 2. Cameron.
We love having Manhattan on our schedule because it's always a cakewalk week. You guys definitely got an easier schedule than what we do. But they use the wins off the previous season to do upper and lower division that way. We don't play either Joliet team. We don't play Manhattan. Our easy game is mokena.
Tackled by Hoya.
They got smoked again yesterday.
5 on the play. He's second and 5.
I can't do a lot of zooming in the scout tape because I want to see what everybody does and find who's not doing their job and pick them apart. Makes it a lot easier to film too. You don't have to worry about getting turn the damn tripod.
Number 44 was out there. Tackled by number 2.
The scout schedule, we're going to get tape on everybody in the league. A lot of us thanks to the Joliet team because you guys play on Sundays, so we don't have any Sunday games. And next week is the only Saturday one I got to do, and that's because we got to buy them. I'm going up to Romeoville to see them score.
Hey, you better stop that. That's not a nice word.
I think they had some type of awning down there for the kids to stand in their feet.
Nah, just gotta get used to the weather. when it gets cold, that's a different story.
Let's give a hand for number 22.
Playoff time, October, November. Oh, especially when they schedule the first round of playoffs, it starts like 8 in the morning.
2:33 for the team.
We went from the week before the last game of the year, it was like an 80-degree day. The following week, it was like 10 degrees at 8 o'clock in the morning. It was sick. We had kids that we've never seen cry in 5 years that were out there crying because it was so cold.
Jimmy's travel team made it to the Super Bowl. They played at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, you got to so made it to 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Number 6 ball carrier.
It was 10 degrees.
And on the top end.
And it's
Number
like
8, number 25,
game was over.
number
Game
4.
before them was over because they played after the heavyweights. It's like 12:30. They're out there having a kicking and throwing contest. These are 8-year-old kids out there playing. I walked out on the field and I go, hey. And they all look at me.
No game in this play.
These kids are 8 years old. It's 10 degrees outside. Let's go. And they wrapped it up real quick. You gotta be kidding me. Kids are 8. Our kids got smoked because they were just miserable.
Yeah, you can get mentally defeated from the start.
They were done before they even started the game. Jimmy had like 9 or 10 touchdowns that season. He didn't get one. He didn't even handle the ball very well because he was just freezing. I actually walked out. I walked out onto the I walked out there and gave him my coat because he was just freezing. And then every other dad went out and did it. I said, man, you guys are
The first down Ravens.
you guys are gonna get crushed. What's the matter?
And we played the Saints a couple years ago out of Plainfield.
I don't know.
They were supposed to be a great travel team, and we dismantled. They were terrible. That's just the way they were selling. They're better now.
Are they?
The group that's good, somebody else took them over.
Yeah.
Some of our arena kids play on them.
Wow.
And they're a lot better now. The Theobald kid that played for us in arena, he's just a monster. And he was such a smart kid too that when we played you guys, the Ravens in the arena, I didn't even call the defense. I let my middle linebacker call the defense because he picked up on my tendencies, and the Ravens were just bad.
Wow.
So I sent you that video, and man, they were. Oh. They got a running back.
College football on a touchdown run.
Got many wrestlers on the
The
Ravens.
Ravens go up 6-1.
Sorry, really. Jimmy, there's a couple of kids that wrestle for Bolingbrook that are
I'm so sorry. I made her soup over.
You didn't have him out there, huh? He's on the sideline.
I even
standing on the
forgot
sideline
mine.
right now.
I even forgot mine, honey. I need the health instructor this morning. I was a nervous wreck with her. Because I've never done it. Yeah. We have to get and we have to
Yeah, last time Steven wrestled Tori out.
Oh, God. Tori was in Jimmy's bracket at regionals and sectionals. It was ugly.
Number 20.
You know Logan Meyer, that right from the Brawlers? He's on our team too. We got quite a few wrestlers on our squad.
So with 5:35 left to go in the first quarter, Ravens 7.
See, the way I look at this is if they don't play them, it's easier for me to walk away and go right back to wrestling. I don't care. It makes me no difference. I don't care.
raffle. $1 ticket, 65, or online for 10.
Oh, man, it's the wrestling's a priority. Football, not.
See, we got Steven in the wrestling making a better football player. And he just took to it, you know.
Yeah.
It was like,
Jimmy likes to play, but he don't want to be anybody's backup.
right. No, who does? Especially after a sport like wrestling, spotlight's on you. You like to have that.
Oh, yeah.
And you think some coaches would appreciate that the kid can handle the pressure? Hell, he's wrestling in front of 10,000 people. He can come out and run a football in front of a couple hundred.
Right.
You know?
Or 20.
Right.
40 easily.
Now, there ain't a mokena. Mokena must have came over to this side. Last week they had Frankfurt Blue was all on the other side.
Number 9, De La Hoya. De La Hoya. The kick. For the Raiders.
A nice kick. We're hoping somebody does that to us because the two kids we have to kick off return. Oh my God, they will break your ankles if you give them an inch of space. But don't ask them to hit a hole.
We do have 50-50 raffle going around.
They will run 75 yards to get to the sideline versus running 2 yards straight ahead.
Straight ahead. You love that, don't you?
Oh man. And see, they won't let Steven carry the ball. You would give him, every time we have to have a demonstration of how we want him to run the ball, they call Steven back there, hand him the ball, and he just straight ahead. He don't give a shit. Who's in the way? He's getting his 3 to 4 yards, and if you try to arm tackle him, he's going to get more. But he's going to hit you. He ain't going around you.
Right.
And for some reason, he's buried at center because we don't have any other kids that can snap and block at the same time.
Right.
But you know, I've taught it from a young age in football, you do what's best for the team. It's not a me sport.
Right. Football's not.
He'll get his chance come high school. Just learn the brutality,
Yeah. Plenty to play in football. Plenty to play in.
Well, this is like his 8th season of football too, with the arena ball and stuff.
That kid trying to cut back upfield. He should have just stayed on the sideline.
Tackled by number 9.
Accelerate, get that extra couple. If you get knocked out, you get knocked out. If you beat him, you're gone.
We got a block in the back.
Why are you trying?
I'm mokena.
Why are you trying to cut upfield again? That's just stupid.
It's wet. There ain't gonna be a whole lot of cuts when it's wet.
Nope.
Boy, there's no way Mokena's gonna run with us. That fewer kids, we're gonna wear them out.
Yeah, they're running on the outside for a bit. They haven't tried to run up the middle yet.
Yeah, look how deep they are. They got nothing on the bench. We're a very physical team. We will wear you out in that first half, and you come out somehow dragging ass.
They're running on the outside quite a bit.
Good luck with that.
That's not at this age. This age you should be trying up the middle.
Smash mouth, yep. Get your 4 yards.
Yeah, get your 3 or 4 yards and be done. Look at this thing. Yeah.
Number 14, the ball carrier. Tackled by number 4.
I don't understand that. Out to the side, stretches out, gives the linebackers an angle to chase you down.
No gain on the play. He's second and long.
And in sprints, my offensive line can beat my running backs.
Nice.
Well, we got 2 kids that are right on the border of striper. One's a wrestler, one's not. And they're trying to get down. We're going to have 205-pound kids coming out of our backfield about week 4 or week 5. So our short yardage stuff is going to be nasty.
105 pounds, they got a stripe.
105.4 and up.
They stripe them.
Yep. Knowing Jimmy, I thought he was going to be more of a defensive specialist. I figured he'd be nose or...
You know what? When he first started, he was. That's what he did. He played defense. He loved hitting people.
Right.
Loved it. But then his coach noticed how fast he was. So, like at the end of the season, they gave him the ball a couple of times, and nobody could catch him. So, he was a black kid out there, he'd score. So then he got a taste of that. And then the coaches got a saw on that. So then they switched him over to offense, and they put him in secondary as a defense because he still liked to hit people. And he was good because he could chase you down if he got on the outside. But then when he went to travel, he primarily was offense because he's the only one that would score for him and Matteo. And then last year he was an offensive specialist again because he could catch and he could run. So they kept him on offense and then put him in secondary on defense. So for the last 2 years, he was an offensive specialist. So that's what he liked to be. Now he's got the taste of it. He don't want to do anything else, but you need the highlight film. And I told him, I said,
Don't become a prima donna.
Well, he's not. You know,
yeah, I know.
He's not, but
most of them running backs, quarterbacks are such little. Oh.
Yeah, no, he's like he wants that. You know, like with this team, when he came out, I said, you know, you're gonna have to try out, and make it. If you don't make it, then you don't make it. He's like, okay. So then when they told him he made it, he because the way they told it to me, they didn't have a running back at all. That they needed one. And I was like, well, you like him, you like him. You don't, you don't. But like I said, they don't play him. It makes it easier for me to walk away. I don't care. You know, I'll drive up, drop his shit off the trailer and leave. I don't care. You know? Because it ain't going to interfere with wrestling for me. Because once preseason starts.
And this goes till second week in November, Super Bowl. Not to be, I don't see them going that far in.
I don't see it either, but
you never know. They could put it together. But, yeah.
Jimmy's travel team, they were terrible. But everybody plays the first season. They never lost a game after that. It was like, really? You guys couldn't beat any of these teams during the season. What makes you want? And I was getting mad. I'm like, man, wrestling season's going on. What are you guys doing? Stop winning.
It's like the South Park baseball thing.
Yeah.
Let's just get this over with.
Stop winning, for Christ's sake. You got it off before the snap or what?
He's to the 20, brought down by number 22, first and 10, Ravens.
Going out.
Ball just inside the 20. And that's the end of the first quarter with the scores. Ravens 7, Junior Griffins 0.